Breaking news just today that coincides with what our headline topic was going to be anyway. Asha Sharma, new CEO of Xbox, confirmed today that the next generation Xbox is going to also play PC games. She also revealed has the codename Project Helix. So it's true. It's finally confirmed.
Nothing that the Umbrella Corporation couldn't have come up with.
No.
It was crazy. I mean, like I had such a busy day today, and I stepped away from my computer for 12 minutes to go eat the world's fastest, saddest lunch, and I came back and sat down at my computer to new Xbox console.
There's a new Xbox.
Yeah. He's never leaving his desk again.
And there's some details with this, right?
I mean, not really.
Kind of.
Well, just that it plays PC games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that this entire time we could have just made consoles that play PC games,
and that's
this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like I've said it many times on this show. I'm gonna say it again. The Xbox Series X is my favorite console of this generation. I like Xbox. I like the franchises, but this announcement. They're so clever with how they like, yeah, we're making a new game console, a new Xbox, and by the way, it plays PC games. And I'm like, wait a second. Like, if it plays PC games, then it's a PC, right? Like, this is a PC that plays Xbox games.
No, Justin, it's a console that plays PC games.
Okay.
So all of that PC Master Race stuff, all the neo-Nazis out there that are just behind PC, somehow we didn't have to go through any of that. Just from the very start, they could have been like, "Oh, would you like, MS-DOS word processing on your Super Nintendo?" We could have done that.
Yep, understood. Okay, yeah. that clears it all up for me.
They did put a couple of PC games on the Nintendo 64.
They did.
StarCraft 64.
Yeah. So, but it is funny to think about. Look, first of all, like they have their own games for Windows, so it's like they don't mean that like the easiest thing to think about here would be like, oh, it just boots up. We could play Steam games on it, but it's not going to do that.
No, I think it will. I think it will.
There's Epic Game Stores, obviously. They've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Epic, Steam. I think it'll be their Windows full screen experience on a console.
Put good old games on there.
Yep. Get on there.
Any of them. Humble.
Oh.
Hey, Humble.
What about a mouse and keyboard? Mouse or keyboard.
Yeah, you could do one or the other. You can't do both. I think this long confirms what we've all known, right? Is that they're kind of going the hybrid way. I question the word console. I've long thought that I'm not entirely sure that there is going to be next Xbox console games.
Okay, I think it's going to be joking aside. And I have a lot more jokes, just a lot more. A console is a freaking PC. They're just computers. That's all they are, right? So
but they're closed.
What makes it play PC? Well, they're not though, right? You can just put Netflix on your Xbox and all this stuff too. It's like,
but those are approved apps, right? They're not like.
But if you're saying that a PC is closed too, it's closed to whatever works on Windows or Mac. That's nonsense. It's a nonsense difference.
No, I don't.
Here, I just get my point out. The point is that consoles are a lot freaking cheaper than a PC, and they plug into a television. That's what
thing is going to be. This thing's going to be $1,300. They've even said like this is going to be a high quality experience. They know that this thing is going to be.
What if it's not
over a thing? I think it will be. I don't think there's any prayer that it's not anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500. There's also likely going to be multiple versions of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to buy it. I like it. I like Xbox. I like PC gaming. I'm into it. And this is a thin announcement, so we don't have a ton to talk about, but not for nothing. Like, I think that the code name and the font and the little logo are pretty slick. Like, it passes that kind of like first, like, ooh, that looks cool. Like, I like all that stuff, but like, it's very, I'm just very tickled by like, yes, we're announcing our next generation console and it plays PC games. I'm like, what? That means it's Windows. Like, this is a Windows machine.
And nobody likes Windows.
Somebody must like it.
Nobody likes Copilot. When it says console and it says Xbox games, I think they mean Xbox Series X games. Because their whole Play Anywhere initiative, I think, has been a way for people to start building up their Xbox PC library to soften the blow that the next console is just a PC, and that is where you'll play the game. So I can't whatever.
Yeah.
That year's Call of Duty will be for PS6 and PC, and that PC version will run on the Helix. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think I probably agree with that. I mean, obviously, we'll find out more in the months and years to come. Look, this is marketing speak. It's a 2-sentence announcement, but even just the commitment, the claim, like they say in their announcement, we will lead on performance. And look, don't take them at face value. Watch IGN, watch other people to sort of do the benchmarks and see how these different games run. But like, even planting the flag of like Nintendo doesn't ever claim they're going to lead on performance, right? So I like kind of the bold.
No, they brag about not leading on performance.
But Xbox always does that, right? Though they've done that since the One.
But I like it. I like that they're, look, and again, I say this as a fan, but Xbox is on the back foot, undeniably, right? And so I like that they're not giving up on their swagger, right? That they're like, I like the statement. We're going to lead on performance. It's console war bullshit, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think the device is going to be cool. I think it's going to be super powerful. I think it's going to be super expensive. I refuse to call it a PC or a console. Yeah, it can't be both.
I don't know. I really do think console implies they're going to get a bunch of stuff to be running at really high power for a cheap price. I think that's what that means. And the reason why a console is not a PC is that a PC, you can open up, change a bunch of parts in it, make it a better PC. A console, there is an advantage to not doing that because you actually build a thing around these, the set of parts that you can, as a group, save a bunch of money on. That's why when you buy like in 2001, when you bought a gateway PC, it was cheaper than building your own PC because they like figured out all these ways to cut corners and cram everything in the box. That's what a console has always been. So if you cram everything in the box, make it really powerful, make it have some kind of ecosystem where you can play Steam game stuff, I don't think it'll be that expensive because I don't think anything's going to be expensive if we ever solve the basics here, which is like, either everything's going to be expensive on Earth because inflation's insane, tariffs are insane, AI is making everything expensive, or like we solve all those things and another console comes out. Like it's not going to be because they want to make it the most powerful console.
This thing's going to be $1,300 and is going to play PC games, and then the PS6 is going to be $1,000.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like I think it's going to be expensive, but compared to the competition, it'll probably seem kind of normal because by then,
we're talking about Big Macs, which will be $25.
Right.